Outrage in Manatee County as officials approve a trailer park island with 5 gas stations directly across from Anna Maria Island. This development, by the name of Apesta, will take hold on Manatee County shores. The first phase of the project would be to create a giant mobile home park just west of Bradenton Beach. It will be home to 4 Wawa gas stations, the largest Buc-ee's in South Florida, and a massive homeless camp on the north side of the island. A second part of the construction project, which would include a Pemex gas station, is currently still being debated by Manatee County officials, some of whom are concerned that there are already too many gas stations on the current project. The second phase would also bring 12 Manatee Avenue convenience stores, as well as a off-roading park and hunting club. There has been a lot of opposition to both of these ideas. One is tourists like the one that sent us this photo who go to Anna Maria Island to look at the wildlife like the local seals. The idea of a hunting club on Anna Maria Island has received opposition not just from tourists like her, but also from many of the locals.
I ask you to please do not really vote on this measure. I know that we have an amendment, second amendment.
Just as controversial has been the homeless camp on the north side of the island, which will act as a natural wetland buffer to protect the mobile homes in case a hurricane came in from the north. While local officials are aware that all of the mangroves surrounding Manatee County have homeless camps, they can't agree on whether the homeless camps or the actual mangroves are used as a buffer to protect the homes behind the waterline. Some local activists believe that it's not the actual homeless camps that are protecting the properties, but the mangroves.
The court affirming the county's right to enforce its wetland buffer requirements. You are not an environmental scientist or an ecologist per se. You're not an expert in wetland ecology. You're not an expert in terrestrial ecology. I do understand the policy behind the creation of things like buffers, but no, I don't do the science behind physically what needs to be in those buffers.
And while county officials and environmentalists do not agree on the purpose of homeless camps, due to the fact that all empty lots in Manatee County now have homeless camps, whether by accident or by design, any new area will definitely be required to zone at least 10% of that land for the purpose of homeless camps, believed to be buffer zones for hurricanes. One particular official praised the idea.
Credit for a tremendous success. It was you that helped us put that center out there, learning about the environment, learning about sea life. I can't thank you enough for giving that asset to our city. It's been a tremendous help for our businesses. It's been a tremendous attraction for our visitors.
However, not everybody in Manatee County approves of this idea, and a lot of city and county members have a lot of questions about Apesta. One particular subject is the abundance of gas stations and car washes that are proposed on this island.
Is going to be a gated community, and is there an opportunity for us to try and work with the developer to have some sort of a road that connects? Right. I mean, if you could connect Upper Manatee and Rye, we can't force things on folks, right? But
as usual, county officials have been making unrealistic expectations or demands from the developer. But some of their wetland protection and ecological concerns seem legitimate.
During rainfall events, the existing wetlands and the ditches will have localized flooding.
However, other concerned county officials have noted localized flooding isn't really the concern here. They expect absolute catastrophic damage. One official who worked on the project agreed to talk to us about what he thinks about the project.
Papi, the problem with building an island full of mobile homes in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, this is absolutely insanity. When we have a hurricane, this island full of mobile homes and gas station, papi, is not gonna survive. These people, if lose their mind, trying to develop this island is a bad idea. These are protected wildlife area. I don't know whose idea it is to put a mobile home island in the middle of Gulf of Mexico, papi, but let me tell you, it's a very dangerous idea. There's no building codes that even allow something like this to happen.
Not everybody agrees that there should be this many gas stations on an environmentally sensitive area.
The public can come out and speak their concerns about locating a gas station at,
But it's not just the Wawas that have people upset. It's also the fact that this area is protected wetlands for manatees.
Land development code that favors quick and cheap development rather than something more comprehensive and healthy for our environment and community.
However, many of the locals believe that this is the healthiest and most advantageous way to take advantage of the Gulf of Mexico and its bountiful land available for development. We talked to a local realtor who refused to show her face, and she had her own thoughts on this topic.
This is what people want when they think about moving to Bradenton. Well, it's about time something like this happened in Manatee County. I got a few customers who'd be very interested in this idea. Like all good projects, there's always someone opposed to the idea. It was a matter of time before something like this came into Manatee County. Know exactly what people want here in Manatee County.
Alright everybody, so obviously this entire video was a parody, and there are no real plans to build a island of mobile homes off of Anna Maria Island. I just thought it would be a very comical approach, since Manatee County has been criticized so much lately for their disregard of the environment, to make a parody type video to show that even the most outrageous development idea could actually garnish some type of support from local officials. So everything that we've used here has been taken out of context completely, and there's a personal opinion disclaimer on the entire video. So with a only for entertainment purposes and of course personal opinion disclaimer, I end this video. And the word apesta in Spanish means very stinky. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this comical approach to some of the concerns that people here in Manatee County have, which is how any outrageous development project, disregarding the opinions of the vast majority of people who consider these projects obsolete, unnecessary, and an encroachment on the beauty of the area. However, it is a fast-growing area, and we can expect people to continue to move to this county, and I personally wouldn't mind a Starbucks on that island myself. What would you put on Apesta Island if it were a real place? A Little Caesars, more gas stations, perhaps a 7-Eleven,